and tell me how much it costs you. Wala sanga step abenolo coin. I told baby you beautiful no of your in it. Hope with you the mona guy that you saw in me cause Nadi sanga ya di pam.
It's top 5 hip hop edition right there as well. Last week, it was number 1 right there as well. It's been doing amazing work, and I remember when I sent Chef 187 and Artwork saying this is how people are receiving your song. For some reasons, I felt like he did not expect it. Were you expecting a 1 year old song to be still topping the countdowns?
No, I wasn't expecting it.
For some reasons, people think
that's the thing with albums. Quite a album now got 23 songs, and people only pick out like 4 or 5 songs that they think defines that particular album. So Kulabatisha Sharaba, they sleep on their other songs and think, oh, so when you get a song of that same album and do a video for it, or you make a simple video for it on TikTok, for example. Guys,
but sometimes you find it offensive where you felt like but Niche, am I still getting this feedback saying your brand new song?
Well, it's been like that for me for the past 5 albums. So so human nature to always go along with what everyone else is listening to and not pick out your own songs. For example, in for album yamuntu, the quite my favorites and if personally or public they are the vibe to like that much. So but what a lot of people do is they just go off what everyone else is listening to. They don't take time to explore other songs on the album, in short. So it challenged quite a bit. I felt very happy to see a song off the album getting appreciated in that way. It means a lot.
Let's talk about your last year, 2023, from Chef 187's review. Some of the things that you feel like your people need to know about, and some of the highlights that you feel like we need to be aware, and how you just have to describe your last year, 2023.
It will be difficult to describe what 2023 was to me. It was a year of big wins and big losses. Unfortunately, quite ama wins, nama losses. But if I feel life you get each end of the divide. So 2023 kicked off with an album. Broke Nolunkumbwa, 13th of January. We actually celebrated 1 year anniversary for the album, Bar 13 last week. So that's how we kick-started the year, and then we moved on to doing tours across the country. We did a lot of shows, and shows we wanted to take more ownership over what we are doing. By saying that, I mean we wanted to have more control over things like events, brand endorsements, for example, influencer deals and the like. So the album positioned us nicely, but we were able to do that. We were also very fortunate enough to have performed at all the big events of the year. Talk of Oktoberfest, talk of Stanbic Music Festival, talk of headlining the Coppola Experience, both in Lusaka and on the Copper Belt, which was happening for the first time. So apart from that, there's a lot of other things that we managed to achieve last year. So which is why I say last year was was a year of big wins because I put out my most successful album thus far. So yeah, definitely there's a lot of things to look back on and be proud about.
Let's talk about, by the way, congratulations on your awards last year.
Oh yeah.
Mwachila wako. Think if you congratulations on the awards. But I I've always wanted to get to find out this from you on the awards. I don't even know.
Very delicate matter.
Okay.
It's a very sensitive subject.
So I should.
Yeah, please.
But I want to get to find out. I like to be honest. The performance, the live performance.
Exactly.
And Blake, on this conversation, we spoke about why his sound was like that. I even told him, saying, I saw Chef 187 panicking on stage. Made a rapper starting giving you backing vocals in your own singing. I don't know if I was just the only one who noticed that, but I also want to get to find out from you. In those lines, what are some of the challenges you went through? Where my thoughts that I was thinking, seeing you start singing to the Nobody song as a rapper, was I right? You were having, like you were panicking, saying this is not how it's supposed to sound.
Yeah, there was a lot of panic that was going on. There was a lot of damage control that was being done within a very short period of time. Yeah, there was a lot of things that went on. I was even touched when I saw Blake apologizing, because when Blake apologizes, it means a lot of people have to also apologize, because it wasn't his fault, if you ask me. We had technical issues. Right when I was jumping on stage, right when I got on stage, all of the sudden there was one mic instead of two. All of the sudden there's now like 3-4 sounds on stage. You hear the band playing sound at a certain what can I say, at a certain tempo. The sound on stage was playing at a different tempo. The sound in the audience was also playing at a different tempo. So now when you get on stage, if you are performing live, what sound are you going with? The one the band is playing, the one on stage, or the one with the people? So personally, I made a decision to go with the one from the people's side, because the people are the ones that are being entertained. So now it was difficult rapping along to an instrumental that you are hearing from the crowd. So when people go like nobody, when people start to sing along to the nobody part or to the Vayubu part, that's when you get it to say, oh, so mukrowd yaamba verse or mukrowd yaamba chorus. So now in the midst of that, I look back and I see Blake without a mic.
Okay.
Yeah, I see Blake without a mic, and he's going this way.
He was looking for a microphone.
Yeah, so he goes to the band, where the band, the section of the band. So he goes that way, looking for a mic. I could see him. But so I'm seeing him and also performing to the crowd. So now I'm wondering, what is this guy doing? Because at that point I didn't know to say he didn't have a mic. Then kuma last year and someone had, oh, you guys take a mic. So now at the time Blake gets the mic, obviously as a singer you have to make sure you are in key. So me, I think there was just a lot of things going on for a young artist to deliver according to his capabilities. So performance sasa afe compromise diake wati ngatuati tuingire fe ma details tia baile yake wati kwalimbi we are pointing at other people for our own flaws. So yeah, we just took the L like that, but I went home
unhappy.
Very unhappy. Instead of celebrating my awards, because as an artist, you know when you haven't delivered, even though people are praising you to say, hey, that was a killer performance. I got off stage and some people were telling me to say, that performance was powerful. And I knew it to say,
So next time, what do you feel we need to work on? I remember again when we had Blake, he said he went for sound check. The sound was perfect.
Of course. The sound is always perfect during sound check. For some reason, things only start to go wrong when you're now doing the actual performance. But for that particular performance, I think the organizers of the award show chose to, for some reason, they chose to go with different people for sound and different people for sound engineering, different people to manage the event generally. So quite a fair idea, a lot of things were I don't want to put people under the bus because at the end of the day, this is where we get our bread and butter. So
but let's talk about this year. Again, on the same awards this year, from Chef 187's maybe concerns. If we were to improve as Zambians on the sounds, on the live performances, on the awards,
very simple.
Which angle should we look at?
Very simple. So, in terms of sound, go with the tried and tested. I think my experiments, not on a day like that, or not with an award of that magnitude. So in it, just stick to the tried and tested. When it comes to sound, these are the people that deliver. So if you want to try out other people, padika event akadikoloki, not a live event where it in a national broadcaster. And then the live video, when you mess up, you just have to find a way of managing the situation. But go with it.
Yeah. So my advice would just to go with the tried and tested. You know who's capable of doing what you want to be done. You know who's capable of delivering. So stick to those people. Be open-minded and go with other people. But could my events for that one? I wouldn't encourage experiments because it's the artist that faces the backlash. Abantu tababa sana technical idea but wala issue but sound engineer pa achiding rock shita so na so. People are not that technical. When I say people, I mean the people that enjoy the music. So bena balanda fyati achimbe chide atachimba bwino fashira mfusho bunangani. Zambians can't perform live. Sunshine. That's what it boils down to. So that more organizers I think the first people to be attacked are the artists, and then secondary more organized. So yeah.
On now the Joyful Lunch right here with Chef 187 to having a conversation with you. A few more minutes to go before we call it a wrap on the conversation. Like I said, that you can call me up right now. I'm just going to be picking up maybe 2 or 3 calls right now in the next 6 more minutes to go before we call it a wrap on the conversation. Pick up this call. Hello? Good afternoon. Mudi Bwanji. Ati Bwanji mdala. Mudi che? Bajumbe. Tidi na ba Chef 187 pa Joy pan. Ati Bwanji boss.
Silaka.
Atsan big laka.
Laka utaji kare.
Pagokola.
Awe. Nani mbutwe na mleturetera turewonfwa.
Na chess big. Mwengo ko modini state sagamane.
Achana Bajumbe, kambali na ba chef bafunze ngoni funzo tivela.
Aho funzo nilipe ngamba yabela jao kumanyimbo teve tumatunzera tuiche mushe.
Okay.
Aka kanyimbo kaya kachokodira first time nikaboka mvera nakamvera kumwana kanagaza munga ndikavana.
Serious. So nyimbo na blow kumwana first. Ni vintu maningi vozoona. Alright, niko maningi Bajumbe. Before I even ask a question. Okay, hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Mudi Bwanji.
Mudi Bwanji.
Bwino ni wanda na tumina kutufona hapa.
Blessings from 10 miles.
Okay, talk to Chef 187.
Hello, Chefy.
Hey.
Baisa nyungwae.
Ifuturi fo bwino katwishimwe.
Tuifa wino.
Tuamfa wino ngamule mfa wino nishina vitire mfa chikati.
Tuamfa wino. I enjoy amanyimbo.
No, thank you so much. I am happy to hear that.
You're welcome.
Namkwata kule upusha ulilonze mule for kuipusha ba chef.
Not for now.
Okay.
As life moves on, like I want to become an artist, so like I love Chef a lot.
Okay.
And I would like him to become my godfather, but not now.
Okay. Not now.
Not now.
Okay,
not
for your plans. Okay. My godfather, my future godfather.
I am available for that role,
Asuminati. Thank you very much for coming through. One more call right here on the Joyful Lunch. Any questions that you'd like to find out right here? Afternoon, Moni Bunch. Bwino ni wandana mverera kuti joy aba.
21 Blay.
Ati Bunch boss, mumverera kuti joy. Kumatero. Kambani nice tina ba chef 187 pa joy.
Ayala kawakamba.
Wamatero, atsad muni best.
Tiri kuno.
Na ivutere mfa bwino.
Mure poposha bakaba, mure poposha.
Cheers big. Tumfa bwino kulanda.
Ile baze spine bakaba.
So tamuna fo pusha bolo pusha ulirons. Simu profusa ko funso. Amatero. Hello. Okay, I know I said one more call, but let me try this one more call. Good afternoon. Hello? Oh, we lost that call right there. Okay, so I was trying to find out from you, maybe this year, is there maybe anything that you would like to update us? Anything that maybe we should be expecting? I know you don't like such questions, but you need to give us some information. Maybe a coffee.
A hint.
Kaya
tu adawat paras tu alanda ma plans yo.
That's it.
Ora bantu basako holding accountable. So otherwise this year we plan on working on a lot of music. We plan on trying to branching out in this particular instance means we are at least to amona kama markets outside Zambia. Looking forward to collaborating with people outside Zambia and also changing our targets in terms of like I want to internationally. So people should look out for the very best of Chef 187 this year. And just I think it's worth mentioning to say, there's been rumors of COVID coming back.
Yeah.
And if, as you can see, the year started with cholera outbreaks, meaning family gatherings for artists, physical restricted panono. So we are looking for ways to navigate that in a case where we have lockdown again. How does Chef 187 go about his business? How do I entertain my fans this year in a case of COVID? God forbid, but COVID ingarish the foot again. So that is what we are looking at this year. But yeah, in the lots of exciting things to look out for this year. I'm setting a precedent for an artist to have a good year for the Akata album. So we'll see what we can do about that.
Oh, I love the sound of that. Okay.
We'll see what we can do about it. But in a Demon Academy, it's a very dangerous place to find yourself in as an industry. If everyone is supposed to have an album, pakwat fitch ticket. There's a political problem somewhere, so I would like to do something about it this year.
Nice. It was great having a conversation with you. Maybe we should also put you on spot. We should put Chef 187 on spot. You are a hip hop artist. Someone's future godfather. Someone's future godfather.
Godfather and Tommy D. Shout out to Tommy D.
Okay.
With the Godfather album.
Okay.
Albums like that are very important for the culture.
How would you rate his album out of 10?
Rating, I'm still digesting it.
Okay. How long does it take you for you to digest the album? Maybe
it's probably 2 or 3 months.
Okay.
And at least I now know to say, okay, artists had the headspace when creating this particular album. So, but you know, instead to Alande, Fintola opinion ya change. So, but otherwise, I like everything I'm hearing so far.
Okay, so I'll ask you the similar question in November.
Yeah,
November. So, Chef 187. I haven't forgotten. You got me to report right now. You are a hip hop artist. Okay, we'll drop it down. Chef 187 right now.
Zambia rapper so cool. Folk cholera, they never go to. Plan Quimba Paddy what the masses go through. Pay attention and tell me how much it costs you. Wala sanga step abenolo koini. I told baby you beautiful no of your in it. Hope uchudi mona guy that you saw in me cause na di sanga yadi pamo 13 towing. Tempia mayo babika kuma tuishi. Yadi kabo fomu sefia katwishi. Lebo yansamba monga kadishi. Chabula ndo kumfa what they wish me. Enemy wa enemy temu nove. Fia parago fine but
Thank you very much for coming through, Chef 187. Wish you an amazing year, and really appreciate that you had to talk about the COVID-19 and also forgetting the outbreak. It's very important.
Exactly. You know, thank you very much for what you're doing for the culture. Your voice is important for the culture, and